When you step into the black hole of life, when the thick night covers your heart, remember that it's not the end. This is the most important moment, when the storm comes down and challenges you to the ends of your possibilities. Don't be afraid. Don't step in front of the darkness, for in darkness there is light, in suffering there is strength, and in every failure there is a precious lesson. Remember that you're not alone on this road. Whatever difficulties you face, you have the inner strength to overcome. Never lose faith in yourself and never give up hope, because in each person there is an infinite source of energy, an ability to overcome all challenges, and a power to change lives. There are times when you are sure of what you want to do, and I think that every single one of us was born with a purpose, that we are all meant to do something and that we are all good, which means that we have a duty to show their greatness. To have your dream come true, you need to do what you need to do. You need to have it, work on it, grow as a person, and go after what is rightfully yours in the world. Every single day. You should work on your dreams as soon as you wake up. You should spend some time. You don't have time to waste. There's a sense of needing to act quickly. It shows what kind of person you are. The title doesn't make you. Success doesn't make you who you are. The character is what makes success and fame. That's where it starts. They are earned through thousands of hours spent in the labs, the training room, and the 5 o'clock A. M runs. It's raining while everyone else is asleep. That's when you win. The Harvard winner is always on, like a light switch. When someone is watching, it doesn't turn on and off. It stays the same. It's how you see something. There's a chance that you will get it if you do it right the first time and your name is on it. And the problem with some of you is that you want someone else to help you reach your goal. You can have it. I owe you nothing. You have a dream. Get up and make it happen if you want it to. Rise and grind if you want it to happen. But if you want something so badly that you are willing to go out and get it, work day and night for it. Give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. If all you dream and plan is about it, and if life seems pointless and useless without it, if you're willing to sweat, worry, plan, and lose all fear of the opposition for it, and if you just go after it with all your might, then it makes you smarter, more hopeful, more confident, and more strict. If cold, hunger, thirst, illness, pain, or your body and mind can't stop you from getting what you want, and the title of 2013 three-time Mr. Olympia, Phil. Now that's what life is like. It changes all the time. You're up and down all the time. That's something I can say now. You should know that for a while things won't go as planned. They will sometimes. Life is just a game with you at that point. I no longer want to play. It doesn't matter how good you are. I don't care how good you are at things. You can work on yourself all you want. Things won't always go as planned. Things aren't going to work out. Sometimes everything that can happen will. But it's in the hard times that you grow. That's where the work is. Everyone can feel good when they're healthy, their bills are paid, and their relationships are good. Then anyone could be happy. Anybody can have hope in those kinds of situations if they have a bigger picture. But you really face the task of mental, emotional, and spiritual growth when you are knocked down. And some of you haven't learned how to pass, which is why you're not blowing up or being great. You believe it's for you just because it's a chance, and not every chance is right for you. We've all been through some kind of tragedy. We will if we haven't already. You can either let it ruin your life or use it to make it better. Either you let it hold you back or you say, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm greater than this. It won't be simple to make changes. Everyone would do it if it were really easy. Really though, you'll do everything you can. You all fail in life. Who will stand back up, forgive, and get better? You're almost done getting ahead of the rest of the pack. You have to be ready to go against the grain if you want to become great. You have to be ready to put your will together and say, even so, I'm in charge here. I'm not going to be sad about this. This won't kill me. Whether you're going to be great or not doesn't depend on your circumstances or situation. I've been telling you that it's the way you think. That's how you see it. That's how you see it. The fight is in your mind. Tell someone that the enemy wants to take your mind. How to make you very scared. How to make you feel very stressed. How to get you to fall apart. There are ways to get you to give up on your dream and think that you can't get back up. Wars are on your mind. It's not in your savings account or wallet. It's not your job. You have to fight in your mind. You can whip it out of your kids, your budget, your job, or your head, but you have to try. Leave your mind behind. I'll be stronger and better when I get back. You need to say out loud that this is what you believe in, ready for peace of mind. This is your chance to fight for your health and your dream. You're going to do anything to get it. Let it go and start working on improving myself. And I'm telling you, people are going to hurt you. Things are going to take place. And the most important thing is to let go of your will and move so that you can grow and move on with your life. It doesn't matter what goes on with you. What's important is what you plan to do. You can't count when you really want something, because you might give up if you see how much it costs. You need to know that I don't keep track of the cost before you go in. I do as many sit-ups, push-ups, and reps as it takes. I study for as long as it takes. I'm willing to pay anything. Why? Because I might give up if I start to think about how much it will cost. I might give up. Do not think about the price. This one doesn't cost anything. You don't keep track of how many breaths you take. It's not counted. It stops being important after a while. No matter what, you do it to get what you want. Do not stop. Keep yourself busy. Follow your plan. After you've thought about what you can do to help yourself, keep doing the things you know work. When you decide to do something, you really mean it when you say, I'm not giving up until I get there. I'm not giving up. Anything that will help me succeed is what I will do. When you make up your mind, when you look at yourself in the mirror, and when you say, look, I'm done, I'm ready to do anything, I promise that's when the debt starts to show up. Stop talking about the past. Learn what took place in the past. Enjoy the rest of your life. What do you do when the fight picks you? What do you do when something shows up at your door that you didn't invite, choose, or definitely expect? It's not always easy to live. Some of you here today are actually going through the hardest time of your life. There will be times when we will be hurt. At times it will really hurt. The question is what you will do in those situations. It's hard to live, sometimes simple. It's not a choice, but it's worth the fight. You should believe it. You should give yourself a chance. It's worth getting yourself together and standing up inside. It's worth fighting, giving up without fear. It's worth it to never give up. It's possible. It's possible. Stress, worry, anxiety, and fear are all things that can happen to us. You may be in the most important fight of your life, though. I want to cheer you up. What's going on around you doesn't matter. It's always about what's going on inside you. You don't have to be afraid just because you feel scared. You don't have to be defeated just because you feel that way. You don't have to let fear have you just because you feel afraid. The word you use is a story you are telling. I'm not going to make it. I gave up. Let's end our marriage. There will never be business again. Too many people have died. I've done too many wrong things. I've failed. I can't get help from anyone. I've done too many bad things. What are you saying? It's a death sentence. Do not be surprised when it comes true in your life, as long as you keep saying it and confessing it. We need to make sure that when I think of the death penalty, I must also think of the life term. Oh, I feel like I'm going to die. Anxious things are going through my mind. I'm having thoughts that I'm done. I think someone has used me, which hurts and is hard, but when that happens, I speak out. A punishment of life. There's no way I'm leaving. I'm already here. I'm not going to give up, man. 7 times he falls, but he gets back up. Don't give up, because sometimes skill alone won't help you get through something. You can't get quickness or speed. You need to be mentally tough. Pain doesn't last forever. Your pain will go away. You'll get through this. You're stronger than your pain. You're not that bad. Please remember that. You've cried before. You've been out of breath before. You haven't seen a clear way before. You've been hurt before. It's not the first time your heart has been hurt. You haven't had enough money before. It's not the first time that a diagnosis has come up from behind. I'm going to live to tell the tale. This will also go away. I'm going to stay. There are some things I can't give up. Inside it is a blessing. Dude, you will win if you don't give up. You'll get through this. You're going to get up, dress, leave, and do what you were told to do. Going to be what you called me. And you're going to show everyone who tried to break you, stop you, or kill your dream that they were wrong. Come back again and again. Just show up again if you have nothing else to give. Being there is half of life, man. Don't give up now, I tell you. Don't give up right now. Get through it. I promise you that there is a prize on the other side if you can make it through it as well as the pain. The pain will go away. Pain won't last forever. It's not simple. It's hard to make changes. I'm going to talk about a problem in my life. I don't know what the problem is with you. but you can't skip over it. Why? It's not going away. It's not going away by itself. It's not going to happen. You won't wake up one day and find it somewhere else. You'll always remember it because it's going to be there. From my own experience, I can tell you to deal with it. Take care of it. And baby, the sooner you deal with it and get past it, the sooner you get your benefits. Being happy again will start happening faster if you get through it faster. Self-actualization means getting to the other side as soon as possible. Your hopes and dreams come true. A lot of good things will happen if you get through the problem quickly. The sooner you accept that you are test shy, the better. Take care of it. It's not the worst thing ever. Deal with it because that's the only way to solve it and move on. Deal with the fact that you and your kids don't get along very well. Take care of it. Deal with the fact that you put things off. You have to deal with the fact that it's hard for you to do. You worry about everything that happens, so just deal with it. Deal with the fact that you're anxious, that every time you're about to reach a new level of success, you feel like you're already there and having trouble. That you think, why me, or why not my sister, or why me? Why not other people? Deal with the fact that you feel bad about your success. Take care of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I began to work on my dream. A lot of people don't work on their dreams either. Why? I didn't for a long time. One reason is fear, specifically the fear of failing. What if things don't go as planned? And the fear of succeeding. What if they do? Another thing is that most people, ladies and gentlemen, get too comfortable and stop growing, working on themselves, stretching and pushing themselves. They become very negative about life and give up on themselves, their communities, and their dreams. Another thing is that most people don't think they're good enough. That which I'm doing now is something I could have been doing years ago, but I didn't because I didn't believe in myself and let what other people thought of me decide my fate. I didn't do what I thought was right. Additionally, it's important that you know you have the power to decide your future, and you should also work to improve yourself. You need to get rid of the people in your life who drain your energy. People who don't want anything, who don't try, who don't push themselves, who don't grow, and who have given up on their dreams. People who are hungry, unstoppable, and unreasonable are the ones you need to connect yourself with and bring into your business. People who don't want to accept their lives as they are and want more. Birds of a feather flock together, my mom used to say. You will also be a loser if you hang out with losers. People who are bad for you need to leave your life. The next thing you need to do to live your dream is you. That's you. That only you can do it. Even though you will be let down and have some failures, that's just part of the game. Know that. Let's say that's how we all felt when we were turned down or told no. Or there's a meeting and no one shows up. Or does someone say, you can count on me, but then they don't? What will happen if we act that way? The cause took back control. No one has faith in you. You've lost over and over again. Even though the lights are off, you still look at your dream every day and tell yourself, it's not over until I win. You will lose a lot of sadness, failure, pain, setbacks, and defeats. Though you will learn some things about yourself that you don't know now as you do that. You'll understand that you are capable of great things. You'll understand that you're stronger than you think. You will understand that you are stronger than your problems and that you don't have to be a slave in life. Right now, I want you to think about your dream, since I'm in a room full of dreams. Right now, think about your dream. Just think about it and picture it now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. There is no way that any of our dreams could have been given to us without the purpose of making them come true. Also, I want to tell you something that has made my life better. That dream you have in your head is real. We can't always say, I can do that, but we can say it's possible and I can have my dreams. Every day as we work toward it, we need to be aware that not everyone will see it, join you, or have the same goal. That's important to know, that lots of people are unhappy with their lives and don't want to change anything. Which means you are a rare breed. You need to believe in yourself that you can do this. I have to see it for myself, even if no one else does. That has to be done. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be creative when you're coming up with ideas. That you know how important it is to switch things up. I can make my dream come true. I need to improve myself, hang out with winners, and think of new ideas. It's me. I need to make it happen. I have to win for it to be over. Life can be full of surprises and difficulties, but in every challenge, there's also an opportunity to transform. Remember, nothing is impossible if you have faith and determination. Be brave to face trouble, discover your inner strength, and believe that whatever happens, you're able to overcome any difficulty and move forward. Live strongly and resolutely, with borderless faith and endless patience. Because it's only when you get through the hell of life that you really know your own strength and the value of the journey you've gone through. Believe me, every day is an opportunity to start over and become stronger. Woohoo!